For those who don't know me, can I act crazy like this? Can I get on here and act like a real jerk? I mean, a real jerk doesn't say, hey, what's going on? That's not a jerk. A jerk is someone who says something really stupid, not because I used a different voice. I'm not making fun of anybody, but I'm making fun of me, of what I can do, that it looks funny. This is why I brought you on. First of all, you know what was really cool? That hamburger I had last night, 2 alien ships going in different directions. I wasn't sure, because the opening is right here, the opening is right here. One opening is on the tail, one is on the front. But guess what? They're upside down. This is the front, and this is the front. This is the back to their back. This is the back to their back. But their back is to their front, and their back is to their front. Front, back, front, back. All you got to do is up and down. Unless you want to do this way, and we'll speak well divided. This is what I want to say. Oh my God, it was like a little freaky last night. I was a little bit, not shy, but it was like, do I want to... I had a friend over. Do you want a coffee? And I'm like going, oh my God, someone wants to serve me. I go, I don't want to be served. I don't want to be served. I don't want anybody to come to the door and serve me with anything. But she just wanted to be nice. Would you like a tea? And I'm like saying, oh my God, I got to make a choice. If someone's being nice, I got to be nice back to them. But I'm going to be nice back to them anyways. I don't want anybody to ever think that if they ever did anything for me, that I was going to be any nicer or any meaner to them than anything else. I'm always going to try and be on my best posture and best behavior. But if I feel that I'm being not harassed, but asked, can I get you something? Can I help you? And it'll all be about me, me, and me. I don't want it to be about me. I want it to be about me and you. And then hopefully it gets back to me again, so you keep the group small and you get it back to you again, then you're okay. That's why we don't want to hang around in too big of groups unless you just want to follow the action. Now, did I say anything wrong? No. I actually came on to just say this. This video was all about thank you for the tea last night. If I forgot to tell you thank you, I want to thank you for making the tea. You know what it was like? It was like sitting back in my chair watching the movie and would you like tea? And I put it on pause and I back it up just a little bit because I didn't want to, you know, sometimes you can break up the action, but that's okay. And I go, yeah, that would be nice. But do me a favor, use the last tea bag. I get to save 11 cents. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm paying for you. But I don't want to use your 11 cents. And it's not the 11 cents. I think there's more in the tea bag. There's a little bit left in the tea bag. Anyways, I'm joking around with this whole thing, but really, seriously, I got served like twice for tea. And I was like, wow, like, that stress is gone. I don't have to go to McDonald's. I'm still going to get my tea, or Wendy's, or Harvey's, or actually I go to Tim Hortons. I'm still going to get my tea. I'm still going to appreciate my tea. But I think next time I need a smaller cup. When the cups are smaller like this, it seems like they stay hotter longer. Same thing with cold. If you want a beer, you want it in a small. Anyways, what I came on here to say for real is this is linseed. And this is what I do with the linseed. Watch. Put it in here like that. And why did I do that? Because now it helps to bring down to the bottom the extra grains of the finer coffee, assuming they stick to her. Now this coffee's been in there a while. I let it go down all the way to the bottom all by itself, and then I compress and I hold it. And I leave it there for about 30 seconds or 40 seconds, hoping maybe I can leave it there even longer, or use this next set of coffee when I'm over. Well, I don't even have a coffee cup. Hold on a second. I'm going to have this coffee cup, right? And no grains of coffee are going to come out because the linseeds, okay, the linseeds, just to show you, can you see the linseeds in here? They're all holding on to the coffee. But if you notice, the linseeds went in this dark. They became a slight bit lighter inside the water. Something came off of them that went into my coffee. I don't know what it is. But I'm going to use this. I'm going to take the top out, and then my next glass of coffee won't really be coffee at all. I'm going to swish around the linseeds, put a little bit of water so it soaks probably for an hour until I have my next one, and then drink the linseed. and take it out after if I want. But I can't eat it. It'll be mixed with coffee, right? But anyways, something silly that I did by myself. Did I want to say anything else? Oh, now I remember the part I wanted to say. Jesus, if he was born, he had to be born on Park Place. PP, the one spirit light of the one spirit light. He had to repeat. It was the 38th position in Monopoly, or 3 backwards and 37 on the dice on Monopoly, Park Place. I live in Park Place. I live at 1300. The same 00 as Christ get. What am I trying to say is that if I can find my reflection in Christ, and I only want to bring the goodness, and he wanted to bring the goodness, then maybe my thought of the reality that maybe he is coming is out there. I'm starting to believe that it's out there. Now, what his name is, what the people want to call him, we all know what they're going to call him. They're all going to call him Jesus. They won't care what he looks like. They're either going to call him Jesus or Mary Jane. The only 2 names that can ever come to bring us together again is Jesus and Mary Jane. Why? His mother was Mary, and she thought she was going to have a little girl and called the little girl Jane. But when the child came out and saw it was a male, she wanted to call him Jumanji, the one who will change the world inside the game. As the child comes out, the lady says, "Oh my God," and the woman says, "It's a boy." Why? Because the interpretation of God was a male, and the minute she grabs the baby from inside the uterus, Ukraine, coming out, she says, "Oh my God." Right away you say the word, "Oh my God," it's a boy. Wow, this coffee is a little strong. They said, "Boy, oh boy, geez, it's us." Guy behind him says, "Oh, is that the name you're going to call him? Jesus? You mean he is it for everyone? He is Jesus, it's us." Holy Christ, I can't believe it, because you know why they call it Holy Christ? And no one's going to like me after this. You're not going to like me when I tell you where the trophy has become. I may have found the trophy from the washroom. It's a Jesus Christ trophy. Because everybody shits on you and you still work it through the day and you still work it through your life. It's the throne that only one may sit on, calling it the liberty of all. And the only one that sits on the throne up in the USA, isn't that Lincoln? The one who was sent. The one sent Lincoln. For Lincoln, the one who was sent, Jesus Christ, the one who was sent. Christ is the toilet bowl. How do I know? Because toilet says 3. Bull is like a Super Bowl, and he was super of all. He was the Superman of the earth. Jesus Christ. Isn't that what it's like? When is the time you really express yourself with Jesus? I got to go to the bathroom. Jesus Christ, fuck, it hurts. When it hurts so bad, you got to go to the bathroom. Jesus Christ. And then once it goes, you forget all about him. Sounds like him. You only need him for the energy. He's here in a book. Hey, Jesus, what's going on? You know what Jesus said? He says, too many of those guys took the wrong thing. I said, what do you mean took the wrong thing? He says, yeah, they all decided to be fishermen. We all know the fishermen lie. No one's going to believe me for the extinction of my life will come. Judas Iscariot. Anyways, back to Monopoly. If you -3 from Go, you end up with Park Place. If you add 3, you get to Baltic, so the heart ticks at the Park Place. Jesus Christ is born -3, comes out in December, all of a sudden it's +1. Why does it come +1? Because he's born in December. He goes all the way around, he's +1. The minute in January comes and the calendar switches. From 3757 to 3758. But somehow I think and believe, and I'm not sure, that his birth was actually hidden for a period of time. The question is that real or not? Was it the Jesus that we're talking about or not? Okay, and don't get upset at the toilet bowl. I'm just trying to tell you that the toilet is the biggest trophy in the world. It's the only place you can let it all go. It's the only room in the house they call private. And, not to forget, of course, never to forget. Of course, you could forget, but you won't. Won't happen. I got to go to the bathroom. So what happens? The pain. Now let me explain. We're going back to Baltic. Now right next to Baltic, is that not 10% of your money or $200? 10-10 world of the beta system, which is the two worlds. You got to do a 1 and you got to do a 2. So you go to the bathroom and you do 1, 2, 1 or 2. Whatever you do, that's what you do, and then they call it a do-do. Do is the letter F, and O is the letter 15. 15 equals plus D equals do-do, and it equals 19. The 1-9 expression. In the mouth and out the ass, man lives the 6 of his head. The 6 of his head goes round and round, but the 1-9, I believe, is a flush. That's what I'm assuming. The 1-9 flush, the highest flush, without getting the 10 is the 9. It does not make the straight flush. So the highest flush you can get is a 9 jack instead of a 10 jack, because the 10 jack will make you the super flush. We were also talking about number 42 in my last video, and I forgot what I was going to say, but I can probably make something up that'll make sense and actually be true at the same time, but I don't have it on my mind right now. If I did, I would share it. Why not? D and O, 19. I'm in the bathroom, made a number 19, went in his food, went out his shit. Just the same way the action you take upon society goes in as brain food. Once your action has been completed, it came out like what? You either did good. Let me go back to Jesus. Jesus is not born at 0 time. When you say 2014, it wasn't 2014 years ago. How do you know Jesus died at 33? I have a little video I'm going to make after this one. A little bit more about Jesus and why he didn't die at the age of 33. And apparently, like Jen said, he came back again. And now I have to look up what that was all about, that he came back. So maybe he did leave those 36 years, and that when the calendar changed, when did it change? If he did come back, and he came back for how many years? If it was 3 years, it'd be -3 and +3, or 303. We were also talking about Morris the Cat and Alcatraz. Alcatraz, the initials they used for the prison was AZ, like Arizona. But I'm not getting into that. There's a whole lot more. H equals 5. E equals 5. H is the 8th letter, equaling to 5. Why? Because it's the digital from above and below. You live on the line. That's what makes your 8. 4 and 4. 1, 2, 3, and the 1 in the middle. 1, 2, 3, and the 1 in the middle. 4 and 4 equals to your 8. 3 and 3 equals to your 6. 1 I and your 6 F. It says if. Do you follow what I'm saying? The design, what the space looks like, and what the actual number is on the line. When you turn it this way for the H, when you turn it this way for the I, one is CIC. The same time, it's 393, which it has to do with Saturn. It's what's going on right now. 393 is what's going on right now. What's going on in the perpetration of creation that has been put upon this earth, in which our own is 19 or 29. It could be the pee-pee and the shitty. I'm not really sure which one it is, and I'm not even sure if I'm on the right subject. But again, we started out, where was the crown? What crown? Is it the toilet bowl? Don't forget, if you take the toilet bowl and you put it on the back of your head, it comes all the way down to here. The bowl goes around here giving you all the water, and the water supply is actually coming up from your backbone, because you don't see anything above your head. You're breathing. The food goes down, lighting fire below in the pits. But this, do you know what this is? Take a look at Bugs Bunny, old Samity Sam. Bugs Bunny, old Samity Sam. Take a look at Bugs Bunny and old Samity Sam. He's got that paper here to wipe his hands coming out of his hat. He's at the toilet. So the Arabs seem to be wearing that Super Bowl over their heads, which is actually the Twilight Zone. In the French, they say toilette. Same spelling of toilet in English as it is in French. I guess the business is all the same. So anyways, that thing that's a toilet bowl means always wipe your mind clean.
Okay, it's not a bad thing to have the toilet bowl on your head. It might as well be a great thing to have the toilet bowl on your head, depending on whether you're emptying into it the information you have or pulling out what you were thinking and making the action from the motherboard of your heart. Yeah, like I said, I just wanted to thank everybody for the tea. It was a good tea. I liked it. And we saw what we did to these linseeds, how I don't have any coffee grain in here. Costs a little bit more money, but that's okay, right? Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. May our energies go out to solidify an end of the battle in Ukraine, for it will never end if it doesn't end there. It will only continue on, because in our hearts the fight never ends until the truth is upon us. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.